goody. Welcome to Masked Up in the Market. These are going to be the top 5 tips to actually mask up and rob the market's ass. Alright, so let me not get so federal because this is all legal. Alright, so I haven't dropped an educational YouTube video in a while. You guys deserve one, even though I'm dropping those little daily, every single trade that I take live, starting since, I guess, last week. I've been dropping, like the live trade of me taking it every single time because I'm sick and tired of these bitch-ass haters getting on my dick. So, with that being said, let's get into the top 5 tips and tricks for you to mask up and rob the market's vault, bro. Boogie, you're not a part of this video. Get out of here. Bro loves camera time. Anyways, let's get into tip number 1. Okay. Tip 1 to mask up in the market. Okay. Let me change the size real quick. Tip number 1 for masking up in the market is going to be read and analyze news data. If you aren't reading news, what are you doing? If you are not reading and understanding the news data that gets presented to you, you are at a disadvantage in the market. All right, so with that being said, we can just jump on over and look at the news that we had today. Okay, boom, ready? It's as simple as this, all right? I know pretty much 0% of you guys watch my news video because I checked on YouTube Studio. So with that being said, we'll sneak some news in here for you guys because it's not flashy, it's not cool, but you got to do it, all right? So today we had 3 red folders. I still traded today because I saw that they didn't affect the market too much, all right? So it's as easy as this, you guys. Core retail sales, okay? Who cares, okay? I just know that it'll impact the market a little bit, right? Because it's red, right? Red and orange folders, those are the scary ones, okay? See what the forecast is, 0.9. Actual, it won't say what the actual one is until it actually releases. So this was released an hour into pre-market, so an hour before market opens. Okay, so usual effect, this is what you want to look at. All right, actual, which is this, greater than forecast, which is this, is good for currency. Okay, and if we know one thing about the DXY, when the DXY goes up, the S&P goes down, and DXY stands for US dollar index. Okay, so when the currency goes up, when the US currency goes up, the S&P 500 goes down. So when it's good for the currency, that means bad for the S&P. So bearish news on this. Okay, read this one. All right, Empire State Manufacturing Index, right? You can read into more of this, all of this stuff, all right? But if you're in a rush and you just want to be able to read news and do the bare minimum, keep it simple. Usual effect, actual, which is this number, greater than forecast, which is this number, is good for currency. And you might be saying, well, how is this bearish? How is this bearish, right? It's a negative. Negative 18.2. Negative 5.8. This is greater than the forecast, so therefore it's good for currency, bearish news. Okay, I think you guys get the point now. All right, this isn't always going to say actual greater than forecast is good for currency. Sometimes it's actual less than forecast is good for currency. Okay, so you have to pay attention to this. You can't just be reading numbers and be like, oh, it was more than the forecast, so we're bearish. No. All right, put two more seconds of effort into this. All right, treat this like a job. You guys want to make this your job, so treat it like one. All right, boom. That's our first tip. Let's get up in this bit with number 2. Okay, hold up. There we go. Number 2, boom. All right, number 2 tip and trick to mask up in the market, okay, and rob the market's ass. All right, so number 2 is going to be trade session opens. Why are we trading session opens? Okay, most people that follow me probably trade the S&P 500 like me. Okay, sometimes I trade Forex. All right. I actually started trading Forex before I got into the indexes. I'm only a year and a half into trading the S&P 500, believe it or not. Okay. I turned profitable trading this little guy right here, GBP JPY, which as you can tell is marked up because we're trading that shit again. Okay. But what do I mean by trade session opens? That means when New York Stock Exchange opens, those first 1 to 2 hours, that's when you're trading. If you trade Forex, okay, for like GBP JPY, Euro USD, AUD USD, maybe even you trade commodities like gold, okay, those are 24-hour markets. All right, so you can trade New York session open. You can trade Asian session open. Asian doesn't bring a lot of volume, so I would stay kind of clear of Asian session just in general. And you can also trade London session open, which in fact is even more volatile and voluminous than New York Stock Exchange open. So if you're trading Forex, the best time for you to trade would be London session, okay, or New York session. And last but not least, Asian session, okay, but I would steer clear of that. All right, tip and trick number 3 to mask up and rob the market. All right, this is going to be trade like the institutions and algorithm. Boom. College dropout. Didn't know how to spell algorithm. It's all right. Had to click the little thing on my computer. Shout out tech. All right. So, number 3, trade like the institutions and algorithms. Why would you want to do this? It sounds pretty stupid when you ask it like that, right? You obviously want to be trading with the institutions, the hedge funds, the algorithms, the banks, right? Because they are the market movers. They are the ones moving the market. Okay, so how do you do this? Well, good thing for you, you probably are already trading like this, right? You trade off liquidity sweeps, break of structure, order block, fair value gap, equilibrium, all the stuff that I teach on my channel, okay? And if you don't know about that, that's perfect. Go to my channel. I have literally like an hour-long video on every single one of those building blocks. And then on top of that, I have another hour-long video putting it all together in one whole thing. Okay, so watch each building block video, right? Watch how to spot liquidity sweeps in the market, how to spot break of structure in the market, how to spot order blocks in the market, how to spot fair value gaps in the market, how to spot equilibrium in the market, and then watch my day trading strategy explained, that video. All of that, will put it all together for you, give you a great strategy to use. Okay, so why do we want to trade like them? Because they're the ones moving the market. We can catch the tops and the bottoms of every single move, and we don't want to be caught up getting stopped out as like retail traders. Obviously, we're all retail traders, okay, but we don't want to trade like retail traders do. And how do they trade? Support, resistance, trend lines, right? And sometimes it works, right? Sometimes support and resistance works. But if you look close enough, it's actually those fundamental and those algorithmic moves that are making it react off of those levels, right? We can try and find an example here. Okay, we'll put that on pause real quick. Okay, let's just go into this New York Stock Exchange open. Where was the open? 1430. Okay. All right. Market opened. Oh, guys, look at that. What's this? Support, right? Why is it support? Because we bounced off it once, came down. Oh, strong rejection off support. Oh, another strong rejection off support. Time to go long. What is this actually, though? Liquidity sweep. Liquidity sweep, push up, seeking more buy-side liquidity. And with that knowledge, instead of entering off of just blind hope and belief that, oh, it bounced, that don't make no sense, bro. What about, oh, market pushed below these lows where stops are residing and also where people will be entering into short in order to fill their buy orders, right? So we have people originally underneath this low, right, get taken out like this, right? What happened within here? Well, there was people going long right here who had stop losses under here, And also people who saw this low get ran right here who entered short. What do the market makers do? They go long within here. How are they able to go long? Those orders that got executed through here, right? Those sell orders, right? Think of a stock exchange. Someone has to sell you a stock when you buy it, right? They are buying up all of your sell orders, and the people that were buying from over here just got stopped out, providing more liquidity to the market, causing that move to the upside. Doesn't that make more sense than just saying it bounced off this little random rectangle, this not precise at all rectangular box that I just drew in the middle of the chart, right? It just makes more sense. Continuing. Where did our thing go? Here we go. Continuing. All right, number 4, how to mask up in the market, tips and tricks. Okay, number 4 is going to be risk. We're putting this one in all caps. Risk management. Okay, if you are not using risk management within trading, you will never make it. Ever, ever, ever in your whole entire life, you will never make money consistently within trading. You will, I don't care what you say, you will never, ever, 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 ever. I put my life savings, my watch, all my jewelry, boogie, my everything I own on that statement. You will never make it in day trading if you don't use risk management and if you don't risk correctly. Okay? And why is that? The market is built to beat us, right? Obviously, we've trained and we have a strategy and edge that provides us help to be probable within the markets, but that isn't going to make us win 100% of the time. Okay? I have never ever met a trader that is 100% profitable within these markets. Never in my whole entire life. Okay? I'm definitely not 100% profitable. Definitely not. Okay? I may have a good win rate, right? I may have a good win rate, but that does not stop me from using risk management. Okay? So what do I mean when I say risk management? Okay? We want to risk 1 to 3% max per trade. All right? I usually just stick between 1 to 2%. Okay? That's easy. Okay? And you're probably saying, well, I do that, but I still blew my account. Well, how much were you trading? Were you over trading? I usually like to stick between 1 to 2 trades a day. Okay? I usually stick to just one trade a day. Okay, today I took 2 trades because we were on Zoom with the Discord and I was like, you know what? I'll find a re-entry. Ended up taking it myself. We ended up winning. Okay? But did I trade at all after that? No, I did not. Okay? Why? To reduce my risk within a risk-on marketplace. Every time you take a trade, you're putting money at risk. Okay? And if you are the type of person to, and we'll get into this on the last tip, if you're the type of person to be stressing about a trade when you enter, you shouldn't be trading. Okay? Or you're over leveraged, or that's money you can't risk losing. If you're the type of person that thinks day trading will get you out of the position that you're in right now, and you still have like little to no knowledge on it, it won't. Yet, okay, the best thing for you to do is understand the skill. Learn the skill of day trading first before you even think of the money that's coming in. Okay, the second you make it about money, before you're even profitable, the second you're like, oh yeah, if this trade hits, I'll make $1,000 and I'll be able to pay off all this debt. Nah. You got the wrong mindset, bro. Okay, because I had that same mindset going into this. You guys seem to forget. You see all these YouTubers saying, look at my whip, look at my bitch, look at my cash, look at my ass. Whoa, that was crazy. Okay, but you never see them being real, saying like, I was in your position before. So, bro, I was literally just in your guys' position like 3 years ago, maybe like 2.75 years ago. Okay, I was in your exact position. I went through all of the emotions, literally every single thing that you guys can come up with. I've been through it because I spent a lot of time being unprofitable. Okay, and now I have the opportunity to share this with you guys and actually teach you the stuff that I learned from being unprofitable and now being profitable. And I will tell you, one of the largest things in terms of being profitable was risk management. I used to over leverage, I used to over trade, and that obviously got me nowhere. Okay, the second I started taking risk management seriously, and the second I started saying, you know what, maybe I should just follow every single rule that I have in my trading plan and see how that goes. It took me a month, and I was profitable that month. I was like, yo, maybe I didn't win every single trade, but I made money. Did it again, profitable again. Continue. I had 1 or 2 losing months within that, but ended the year profitable. Just because of risk management. Okay. So, with that being said, we're going to move into number 5. Tips and tricks to mask up. Why is it not capitalizing? There we go. The 5th and probably the most valuable thing that you can have to mask up and rob the market is going to be psychology, okay? And psychology sort of ties in with risk management because think about all those things that I was saying in risk management. If you're scared of losing a trade, if you're emotional about the money that you're putting at risk, okay? All of that has to do with your head, right? None of that has to do with your trading. All of that has to do with your headspace, right? If you're questionable about taking a trade, if you're not confident to enter where you're supposed to enter, and you wait a little bit, and then boom, your trade hits take profit, and you never ended up entering because by the time you said, okay, I'm ready to enter, the risk to reward wasn't enough. That's psychology. Okay, so really, psychology is just mastering these 4 and sticking to it. Really, psychology is mastering risk management and sticking to it. Okay? If you can master risk management, you have very solid and disciplined psychology. And everyone says psychology is like 90% of trading. It's true. It is. Because, or I would even say it's pretty much all of trading. Because if you can't master psychology, if you don't have a strong and disciplined mind in trading, you'll never be profitable. And what do I mean by that? Well, psychology is what causes you to be disciplined and to stop trading after you've taken your 1 to 2 trades for the day. Psychology is what keeps you strong and disciplined within the market by only risking 1 to 3% per trade. Okay? So yeah, we have risk management. Those are the rules. But the psychology is what keeps you there, right? So for me, it's really like psychology and risk management together. Those two can turn you profitable in an instant. And you see on YouTube all these mentors saying, yeah, really like strategy is the least of your worries. And it's true, bro. Strategy is the least of your worries. The least. Okay? You can choose any strategy on YouTube. It doesn't even matter, bro. I could probably be profitable off support and resistance at this point with good psychology and risk management. You guys could too. I'm being dead serious. If my strategy is too confusing for you, perfect. Don't watch my strategy, do support and resistance, but at least remember these last 2 tips of risk management and psychology because they will help you become profitable in the market. Okay? So how can you discipline your psychology? It's you versus you, bro. There's nothing I can say or tell you to practice to actually make you follow your own rules, if that makes sense, right? I can't say, or I can say, follow your rules as much as I want, but I'm not going to be in your room when you're day trading in the morning. I wish I was, you know what I'm saying? But I can't, okay? I can't be there for you. So you have to be there for yourself. This is where the strong, disciplined mind comes in. All right? So it's like, would you rather attempt to get rich quick in a month and 2 months and fail because that's what's going to happen, okay? If you over risk and over leverage and over trade, all right? Or would you rather have a much higher potential and a much higher probability of getting rich within just this year, just if you stick to those rules, right? Because day trading does get you rich quick. I can attest to that. It's just not as quick as you guys think. It's not in 1 month. It's not in 2 months. Okay, it's not in 3 months. But a year, for sure. A year, you'll if you stick to this stuff and you're profitable for a full year, oh yeah, you'll have money coming in. For sure. Definitely a lot more money than your 9 to 5. Definitely a lot more money than you've ever imagined, bro. So think about it like that. Think about it like, okay, it's not going to happen in 1 to 2 months. Get that out of your brain. But understand the value and the possibilities that this skill can bring you in a shorter amount of time, right? In a shorter amount of time than like a 9 to 5 could, right? Because that's the whole point of this. This isn't to get rich quick. This is to get rich long term, right? You get into this because you're like, oh yeah, I want to start making money right now. But that's not really what you're thinking, right? You're thinking, I want to make this my job. So treat it like one, right? That goes back to step 1. If you want to make this your job, you got to read and analyze that news data. Okay? You got to stick to those 4 tips. Okay? And by sticking to all 4 of those tips, that's when your psychology is drilled and ingrained. All right? I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you appreciate this video. I'll start getting these videos out to you more often. Okay, more educational content coming out. Let me know in the comments like what educational videos you guys would want to see coming through to me, because I really have been drawing a blank recently. I got writer's block. I don't really know what else to post for you guys, because I posted this strategy. I posted how to deal with emotions. I posted how to deal with risk management. Y'all got to help me out. All right. So let me know what you guys want to see more from me. All right. I'll keep posting my live trades every single day. If you want to join my Discord where I do those live Zoom calls of me trading every single day, it's going to be in the description. Okay. Right now we currently have a Valentine's Day sale. That's going on till the end of this week. All right. I appreciate y'all. I'll catch you. Bye.